Well, everybody. Welcome to FPRL, and we are back for the first race of the week. And today we are here in FPRL for Season 5 still. We're getting there, Logan. We're getting there. Season 5, Tier 3, round number 17, USA/Cota. Yep, we are back, and today we are at Cota in USA. One of the one of the two USA tracks that we're racing at this and next week. But yep, next week will be Miami, but we focus on this week, which is Cota. So, yes, I'm very excited today. Obviously, unfortunately, due to numbers, we've got short qualifying. So yes, but this track does determine the driver's skill around that sector 1, around the twisty sector, I call it. But I am your host today, General Jake, and joined alongside me is
Darth Grey Fox.
in the house.
In the house.
There we go.
Oh, just to add to your this America's first Grand Prix, Indianapolis was actually America's first Grand Prix.
It's called the S section, Jake. Alright, I call it the twisty section. So, before we do get into qualifying, and well, let's have a look at the weather, and then we'll talk about something else before we do start the quali laps. Oh, that's why.
Oh, beautiful.
We had to wait. Yeah, this is going to be interesting stuff. But before we do start this, as we are entering the last 4 rounds, would you like to talk to us about our championship standings in Tier 3?
Oh, well, yes. You got Rowmaster on 169 points, very closely followed by Squid on 153 points, with Hello Gamer 1 point behind in third on 152 points. Krosky, is about 27 points behind third. So yeah, real tight in the T3s at the minute. All to play for.
Yes, it is, and currently no sign of Rewmaster at the moment, and that is our championship leader.
Yeah, his rivals have got to be licking their lips at that, because yeah, this could swing the championship
all the way if he doesn't turn up. Well, what we got in here? Up the Aston. Ooh. And
up the Aston.
Doug, new lad? Yes. Doug is our new lad today. Our debut driver. So that'll be interesting to see what he can do. Come on, boy.
About Ferrari, eh?
Yes. With
They're going to have a easier time with his teammate today.
The little superstar, as you call him. And come on, Kalachawad says, come on, Leo. About time you win.
Well, he won last week. Just time pens.
Yeah. But this track is better for time penalties, but it's the first sector only. It's not. It's a bit. Well, in my opinion, Canada was really hard for track limits. But this time it's a little bit more easier. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Canada's, I don't know why, to be honest, on this game, but it's just, yeah, really notorious for track limits. I think there are a few places around this track, if you decide to put half a car off, it'll punish you, like them sausage curbs that Leo's just gone past. Yeah, I mean, I ran just a little bit wide over them practicing the other day, and it was like, invalidate your lap, and I was like, oh, really? But in general, yeah, I think Cota's not too bad. I mean, through that first the S section, you know, yeah, that's easy to get a pen through there, I guess. But yeah, it's not Canada level pens. I don't think we're going to see people in like the 12-second time pens and that by the end of the race.
Wait, what, in the teens?
Yeah.
Shadows says first sector and penultimate corner, main ones for limits.
Yeah, I mean the first sector. Yeah, if you lose time through the first sector, you're never going to make it up through the rest of the lap. I think it's really crucial to carry good time through the first sector, and then you can build on it through the rest of the lap. But if you end up a couple of attempts down, I think it just compounds it for the rest of the lap.
Yeah, fully agreed. But we are currently watching Collateral Ads' boy, Leo the Lion, who is going to be first to start, first to cross the line. When he does do so, coming down this long back straight, this would be the main overtaking spot today. And then coming up to the next corner, this is the corner you can really cut without invalidating. Yes, it's very weird. Does he cut it? Well, he doesn't cut it as much, but that's still fine. But yes.
Yeah, that's one. I think it's literally because you can have the front and the back of your car like across it at different points, so technically you don't have all four wheels off the track.
Yeah, but in my opinion, when I've tried cutting it a lot, it doesn't really gain me any time.
I think it's more on how early you can get on the throttle out of that corner. I think the sooner you can get back on the accelerator and keep it smooth, the better. I think the longer you wait that's when you start to lose them tenths.
Yeah. And here comes the other line then. We obviously don't know what the time's going to be. 45.7, but we don't know what pole's going to be because it's went across straight in the Alpha Tauri, comes across the line with a 46.8. And then next cross line, I believe it's Squid. Currently P2 in championship by one point, and that is behind. That Ella Gamer is 1 point behind Squid, and he sits a P2 still. They're the line 1 second ahead of Squid, so that is interesting to see. And a Gamer 45.8. That is what we want to see. Stiffmeister currently on a lap. I don't know who's next. More leader starting the lap. L-Plan.
L-Plan's coming to the end of a lap. Looks pretty good. So second. Oh no, sorry, my bad. Third. 46.540.
Yes. More leaders been saying, I've been playing F120 so much, I forgot how to drive. Okay.
Honestly, I feel that. I was driving my car the other day, and because I left foot brake and I used the clutch on my wheel setup rather than the proper brake, and I was driving my car and I thought, what if I just forget and go to push the clutch down thinking it's the brake and I just crash into the back of someone?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's real, man. It is. You forget when you're in your actual car that like you're not racing Formula One.
As catch your gas, it's a 48.0. Doug, just watching Doug, he's struggling a lot on his lap, so he's not going to get that lap that he wants in. So we'll turn our attention to More Leader, who says he's forgotten how to drive on this game because he's been playing so much of F1 2020, and at the end of the day, I don't blame him. At the end of the day, so yeah, very nice, Pickle. Yeah. Nice comment in this. Nice comment, mate. Oh, that's what we like to see. 45.7, but can More Leader beat that? He will round the final corner, and he'll cross the line. He will set a 46.4, so it's still P4 for More Leader. So that's quite good.
Go Team Aston.
Go Team Aston.
Fifth.
In my opinion, go Team McLaren. So yeah.
I mean, I'm partially with you a little bit on that because Button used to be an Aston boy this season, so kind of a fan of Button as well.
Yeah, Barton getting a flipping good podium last week. We'll see what he can do this week.
I've been using his car setups quite a lot recently, and yeah, they do me well.
Shadows has just said, McLaren is shit, Jake. Face it. Whoa. Shadows, calm yourself.
You're on your own on that one, mate.
Nah. That is, apart from Button, even real life. Oh crap! Hold on, you're not even gonna say I'm good. Come on. That is yeah, no comment. I ain't gonna continue commenting on that one. I find that very offensive. And I think you would say the same if that was towards your Aston team.
I mean, yeah, of course.
There we go, then.
Got to back your team up.
You do. You do at the end of the day. And oh yeah, you can't even complain because Shadows is part of your team.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with us Aston boys.
Oh dear, no. Well, they are because Jake races for them. Shut up, Gary. Don't get me started. That's not a good thing, That's not a good thing.
I mean, Silverside boy, let's not get started on the Williams. Jesus.
There's currently watching Pazuzu on the lap in the Alpine, and still no sign of Rumast at the moment. That's interesting. This championship can take a whole change as well. As here comes Pazuzu around. Oh, he's invalidated. That is very unfortunate for Pazuzu. Stiffmeister, a 46.1. Leo the Lion, invalidated, but he's going to start another lap. Do you want to take us through Leo the Lion's lap?
Yeah, sure. Giving Uncle Locker a toe down the straight to start. Up to turn one. It's a tricky one. Nice through turn one, kept it nice and tidy. Hugnick going into the S's. Let's see how good he does for here. Back's a bit twitchy. Little lifts. A 10th up on his best. He's doing good. Keeping it nice and smooth. Oh, using all the curb. Coming into the corner onto the long straight. It's a tricky one. Alright, takes it like a pro. Let's see how fast he can go down this straight. Hard braking into here because he's going to cut the corner. Not too much. Good exit. This section's pretty tricky in the wet. Leo's making it look easy. Taking a wider line through that corner, but gets on the power earlier. Car's struggling for grip through that corner. Into the final two. Keeps it tidy. Final corner, looking good. Didn't actually catch his last split. Oh, a 1:45.5. It was a tidy lap.
Yeah, great lap from Leo the Lion there. Showing what he is made of. But what can Wavy Knife show us then? He hasn't currently set a lap time at the moment as he's gone spinning and there's a car in the way and just moves out, and the McLaren
showing us some donuts.
And Kachigar nearly got absolutely obliterated by Wavy Knife there. Good avoidance skills from Kachigar. As End of Gamer, did I see him on a lap? Oh, he's invalidated. That's unfortunate from End of Gamer. But yeah, Leo the Lion. That's a great lap from him. He'll get another opportunity to come on the lap. He can afford to put on a fresh set of inters. It depends what it is like in the race, but you do get a set of inters for the races. Barton and Cruz are still not out on the lap yet, so they must be waiting for their perfect opportunity. As Pazuzu,
I say the weather doesn't look like it's getting any better.
Yeah, I thought they was waiting for that maybe, but it doesn't look like they are. As Pazuzu is up by 2.5 temps. I'm guessing he's... Hey lads, just saying waving cross have crashed. Ah, that's very nice. Thank you, Cruiser, for your help. As I guess Pazuzu would have lost all of his time in the third sector. He does. Oh, he is struggling for grip and nearly spins it. Oh, that was a very good save, and that is probably where he lost it all in the first place. Is he going to finish this lap? Yes, he is going to finish this lap. As he rounds the final corner, Pazuzu across the line. It's going to be a 47.2. A lot more time around that double, around that
Hello
right-hander.
Gamer coming into the final sector was 8 tenths up on his best time, so he is absolutely flying along.
Stop it. Stop
This will
it.
put him on. No, this will. If he can hold this lap together, he will be on pole by about 5 tenths of a second, maybe more.
Adam Gamer, abort your lap. You've got a gear issue. You've got a gear issue. Abort it. Oh no. Oh no. Brace yourselves. Oh.
He went even better. He gained, I don't know, so much. He gained about another 6 tenths through that sector 3. Maybe the track is improving.
I can report to you now. It has stopped raining. I repeat, it has stopped raining.
Williams this round, I think.
Yes, it has stopped raining as well, though. So that is why. That is why it's getting faster. So Leo has to respond. Squid has to respond. He's in this championship fight. He cannot let Eleb Gamer get pole by 1 second to P2. Squid has to respond. As anyone else on their laps at the moment is, I think, Catchy Gar is on a lap, and Cruiser finally out. Button still sat in the pits. Is he actually gonna? Is he gonna wait till the last minute? Because it is stopped raining, so I reckon he's waiting.
On the tyre selection, I am seeing L Plan and Button on soft compound.
Now that is an interesting call. We'll have to see what comes out better. But we're currently watching Cat. It still looks greasy. The track's still looks greasy.
I think it's a risk, definitely. Personally, I think you'd probably be better off just doing a lap on Inters.
Yeah, we'll see
But
though.
we have seen this game dry out ridiculously fast before, so who knows?
Oh, and Squid, he's crashed. No, there it is. Squid has crashed, and the best he will be starting is P3. He cannot be making mistakes like that for a championship battle as Kachigar 45.9 and Cruiser bail back into the pits. Maybe he is thinking for softs. But yes, L-Plan back out on intermediates. More leader back out on intermediates. People need to start making their calls now. Otherwise they're not going to get any lap times as Pazuzu has put on a set of softs. Leo's got to come back out. And he is out on inters.
I don't think the soft tyre's going to cut it.
Is Button just going to stay? Oh, Button is out. Button is out. Cruiser. Oh! Whoa! Okay.
Stiff Meister out of nowhere takes 5 tenths out of Ella Gamer.
Oh! Cruiser's coming out with 1 minute and 48 seconds to spare with the quickest time of a 1 minute 44 lap. Cruiser, if he spins, he will not be able to set lap. He has just got to go full pelt, otherwise he will not make it to the line. Cruiser has left it to the last moment.
I like his confidence. Because yeah, like you say, if he invalidates, you're lost.
Yeah. Kachigar has just gone purple in the second sector. That says it all. It's getting faster, but it doesn't look like it's soft tyres. The track is showing a dry line. This will be close. I agree there, Shadows. It will be close.
Just an update on the soft runner. It's not going well.
Well, it's Pazuzu only one on soft, so we'll see if he's making... I think he's going to make the wrong decision, but we will see as...
He'll be lucky if he makes the lap, like to start his lap.
As Kachigar sets a 45.5. As next across the line will be Doug. He is currently 8 tenths up in that Ferrari. Our currently debut driver. We'll see what he is made of. Oh, a bit twitchy coming out of that corner. He makes it around the final corner now. And across the line for Doug. It's a 45.9. FPRL locker.
Up to P6. Not bad.
No, not bad at all for our debut driver. Has Locker got anything in the locker at the moment? That was probably one of the worst thing. That was really bad.
More leaders, 7 tenths up currently on his lap, and he is just coming out of sector 1.
All well of game, he's not made it to the line to start his lap. Locker, 44.6. Squid dropping down the order. And did I just see a Leo purple first sector? We will come back to that as he's a little bit further away from crossing the line as Cruiser's invalidated. He'll be starting last place. L-Plan's currently purple middle sector. Who do you think is going to take it? It's too close.
Just watching Leo.
Yeah, keep an eye on Leo, and I'll keep an eye on your Aston Martins as they are close to crossing the line. This Cruiser will be starting last. And where is Button currently on his lap? He is coming near to the finish line, but we are watching L-Plan.
Oh, you cut that corner then. He's 1.3 seconds up.
L-Plan sets
1.329 seconds up. Leo is on his best time.
L-Plan at 44.05, 4 thousandths of a second off provisional pole. More leader is currently up on his lap time, and around the final corner for more leader. It's a 44.2. Button next across the line. Button across the line. It's a 43.9.
Oh, Leo went wide, but he didn't invalidate. But I think that might have blown his chances.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I guess not. Literally, yeah, he had such a bad last sector. He ran wide, looked like he got out the throttle a bit.
Hold on. It's Stiffmeister, and he goes pole with a 43.0.
Is anyone else still out? Locker's still going. Locker's coming to the line.
See that one.
Did he get... Who got that? Oh, no,
P8.
Locker got 8.
Well, we thought Leo's lap was good enough. But
Yeah,
look at that.
Stiffmeister blew it out of the park. Nearly a 8 spot, 7 10. Best part is second quicker.
That is, that's
That's
mental.
impressive. Button P3.
Yeah. To be fair, though, for Stiffmeister, he did leave it to the last minute, and it did pay off. As Stiffmeister, Leo line, Button. Yes, Button. P3. That's a good lap time from Button. L-Plan, more leader, Kachigar, Elb Gamer, Locker, Stuck, Squid, Crosscreep, Pazuzu, Wavy Knife, and Cruiser. And yeah, Squid P10 and Elb Gamer P7. That's a big shock from our championship contenders. And while Roommaster isn't attending today, because it's too late to join now for Roommaster,
I bet he's smiling now.
yeah, Roommaster, he's had 18 minutes to join, and he's not going to be able to join anymore now. So it's going to, if Elb Gamer or Squid win or get P2, they can take the championship lead today. Oh, it looks like a dry time.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it is going to be a dry start to the race.
Do we have anything to talk about before we start?
How about the racetrack that's not very dry at the minute and that's cancelled the whole weekend?
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but it is unfortunate. We obviously the FIA made their decision, and they made the right decision by the looks of the track. Yeah, it's not.
I mean, yeah, Imola's notorious, you know, on a good day. So yeah, but absolute ton of water is probably not going to make it the best place to go racing.
No, and it's been like we had rain last year in Imola. Obviously, it wasn't that bad, but they're choosing this time of the year, and it's raining a lot of Imola. Maybe they need to change it for future.
Yeah, I agree. You know, you get this with like certain circuits, the time of year they go to them, and you're like, why do you go to these tracks when it's absolutely going to be raining? You know it's going to be a bad race. Like, you know, it's just why don't you go in the summer when it would be nice and you can have a nice dry race and it'd be amazing.
Yeah, true, but whatever is going on, we hope everyone is okay, and yeah, that's all we can really say. Let's not get political.
No.
Pazuzu is saying, Game said it was a dry line was appearing, that's why I went out on softs.
Fair enough. Hey, it's always worth a go, you never know.
Cool, Pico with his Piggle loves to talk facts about F1. That's the main thing he does. He always likes to get correct. It's F1. He is so into F1. You can just tell, can't you? I mean, it's a good thing though. It's a good thing. It is a good thing. So don't take that as a bad thing, Piggle. Right, let's get our predictions in the chat then. Who's winning this race? Darth, who do you think's going to win?
I don't know. It's a tough one. I'm gonna go with my boy Leo. Again.
You do it every week. Let's see how it goes.
He's good, man.
He's good. Yeah.
What can I say?
Well. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go for.
I mean, I want my boys Aston's to come first and second, totally, but
I'm gonna go ballsy, and I'm gonna say Button.
cool.
Collateral ads. Come on, Leo. About time you show these fuckers how to do it. Nice. What does it? Let me win since it's my first home race as more leader. Piggle saying I'm just factual. Okay, Piggle. I think we do know that. We do know that. Don't worry. But yeah, 12 seconds till we start. Very overcast, but it looks
Piggle,
dry.
the Ted Kravitz of FPRL. Then.
Yes! Yes, agreed. Perfect. PG string people. Oh, chill out, Piggle.
What? I only said Ted Kravitz.
Right, tyres then for today's race. Interesting. Okay, that is interesting from what I'm seeing from first place. We'll come back to that. So Cruiser are starting on hard tyres, Wavy Knife starting on hards, Pazuzu starting on mediums, Koskri mediums, Squid starting on mediums, Doug starting on hards, and FPRL Locker starting on hards. Do you want to take us through the top 7?
Hello Gamer is starting on the hards, Catch a Gut is starting on the hards, More Leader is on the mediums, his teammate El Plan is also on the mediums, Button starting on the mediums for McLaren, Leo's gone for the hards, and Stiffmeister is starting on the soft.
That's interesting. Now that is
yeah,
interesting.
I mean, I've never tried running the soft around here, so I have no idea how long it'd last in a race situation.
Yeah, and Leo's going to put himself on a good strategy eventually, but he's got 3 medium runners behind him. He has got 3 medium runners behind him. And that's going to really affect him for the first few laps. So we'll see how it goes. Yes,
since it's rained, yeah, I agree. The track's going to be quite green. Probably, yeah, it's probably going to struggle for 4 or 5 laps, or maybe on them hards before they start to come into him.
Yeah.
But actually, the sun's looking like it's out, so if the track's quite warm, yeah, them mediums and the softs, they're really going to light up.
Yes, and I'm hoping Leo does have a good race. It's about time he has a good race, isn't it? He's due one. He's due a podium in Tier 3. He is backing up the field a lot. Do you think Leo's due a podium? I think he is.
Yeah, he's had plenty of good results. Just unfortunate time penalties that end up knocking you out of podium positions. And yeah, it's nice to just gain one on merit.
Yeah, definitely. He was a great driver.
But he's got a lot of good people around him, so yeah, it's going to be tough.
Yes, and yeah, he's been doing very good this season. No matter if he's changed tiers all around, he has still performed in his tier.
If he can hold Button off and just wait till Stiffmeister finally goes to get rid of his softs, he'll inherit the lead, and then
yes, it's 3 people.
See how that goes.
Yeah, as 3 people doesn't know how to park their cars. Oh, 4 now.
And 4th Cruiser wants to join in.
Oh, the weather's changing. Oh. Here we go then, it's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's lights out for the Tier 3 Cota Grand Prix. And Stiffmeister, as expected, gets a good start. Leo the Lion is falling down the pack. We head into turn 1 with this bad camera angle. And it's 4 wide between Button, LF Gamer, and Morley the Locker. Pushing his way through up into P2. Leo the Lion down to P6. Yellow flags behind. Catchy Guy. Looks like Wavy Knife has had a spin. Button holding up his P3, and side by side in the background it's just cars everywhere. Squid is looking for the overtake on the other line, and more leader going up the inside, and Cruiser's now trying to hold it on the outside, and Squid gets the position done, does he? He's down to P8 now. As yes, Squid going up the inside, and he does get the position. More leaders not giving this up as Cruiser taps the back of him, and it's absolute chaos behind. Oh, well, did I just see it spin? No, as Catchy Gar now going down the straight. He is looking to get the overtake done. And there's a lot of weaving. And a lot of weaving as Pazuzu's looking up the inside. Catchy Gar and Crossgree are going side by side. What do you make of that start?
I was there was a lot going on everywhere, man. That was, I mean, it was clean. Everyone looks, as Elegamo has just spun it. He's picked it up good. Oh dear, that is not a good sign to see. I mean, yeah, so far so good. Doesn't seem like anybody broke anything. Yeah, it's what you want to the start of a race. Nice clean getaway, but a lot of overtaking.
Yeah,
a lot of positions changed actually.
Are you on it?
Just looking. Yeah. So right, we got L plans up
Doug?
2,
and up the inside goes more leader.
Yes, I'll invite them.
Thank you. As here comes more leader and Squid side by side, and in the wall. They've made contact. Squid and more leader have made contact. More leader is down to last place, and side by side between Catchy Gar and Squid, and Catchy moves up into P10. And this is a horrible start for our championship contenders without Brewmaster today. One's in P9, one's in out of the points. That is not good for their championship. At all. But Stiffmeister, 2.6 is the gap. As expected on those soft tyres, they will start to grain. They will start to fall away eventually. Leo Lion holding his P5. Not having one of the best starts, but it is expected. But he has got to pass Uncle Locker, as they say, Uncle Locker.
Just watching Ella Gamer behind Crossgate, closing up on him. You've got Pazuzu in front of them. Could be a Pazuzu train performing.
And there's a spinner in the background.
Leo's just lost out to Cruiser.
Leo!
That was close, jeez. How someone didn't die then, I will never know.
Oh my god.
DRS is enabled.
That was so close, wasn't it? Someone nearly got killed by Leo. Luckily, Leo had good reaction skills, and that could have ended Leo's race as well.
Cruiser is up 9 positions. He's currently sitting in 5th.
Jesus.
Zuzi's up 6. Krosky's up 4. Ella Gamer's down 1. Squid's up 1. Kachiga's down 4. Wavy Knife's up 2. Leo's lost 10. Dougie's down 4. And More Leaders down 9. Yeah, some big losers there.
Definitely, but Button, he's looking very good on this opener. And he is looking to get past L-Plan. He's using a bit of his ERS. L-Plan has nothing. He has only 27%. And Button has 73% in the bank. Now that is going to really help him as a train forming up behind Cruiser. And yes, Pazuzu trying to look to get past Cruiser at the same time. Oi oi in the chat says David. Oi oi, how are you?
Oi oi.
I don't know which battle to watch. Do we watch L Button or Pazuzu? I think we'll watch Pazuzu for now, because it's a little bit of, it's a freeway train at the moment.
I'll keep an eye on Button.
Yes. There's Leo the Lion now going to have to make his way back up the field, as he's now within DRS range of Wavy Knife, so maybe those hards were a bit too cold, but he hasn't lost out a lot from that spin. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm pressing the wrong stuff. There you go. Leo Lyons 15 seconds, 16 seconds. So it's like the car could change everything for him. But this camera angle is absolutely awful, and that is what we like to see. A much better camera angle as Pazuzu putting Cruiser under pressure. Remember, Cruiser is on a set of hard tyres, so he is going to be slow for a little bit slower because he is on the harder compound. But those tyres will start to kick in later on, around about lap 10, I would say. What about you? Would you say about that lap, or a little bit earlier, or a bit later?
What tyres were you talking about?
Hards.
Hards. Lap 10. What, come into the best
range?
Stint, or... Yeah, I reckon, yeah, about lap 10. They'll probably do a good 20 laps, I suppose. So yeah, I'd agree, yeah, about lap 10 they'll really start to come into their best pace.
Yeah, definitely not 20 laps as Pazuzu's looking up the inside of Cruiser. Cruiser's trying to hold it on the outside, and now the inside transfers back to Cruiser. Cruiser really squeezing Pazuzu. Pazuzu trying to hold it on the outside, and is he going to give it a little bit of a lunge up the inside? Of course he is, and Cruiser has got that covered off for now. Great racing for both drivers. Yeah, pit stop for Hards, about lap 16 in my opinion. Lap 16 to 15. 18, definitely not 20 laps though.
Well, you don't know. There's a few drivers that can really look after their tyres and take them on, but yeah, I mean, it's only a 28 lap race. You're probably not going to want to do 20 laps on your set of hards.
Only, okay. As Pazuzu's really trying to get close to Cruiser.
Not in.
Yeah, you don't know because the ghosting's on this time. Oh, more leader going up the inside of Leo. Just saw that in the background. Leo covers that off nicely. But LF Gamer, Leo the Lion gets a 3-second time penalty on lap number 5. We'll continue away then as Cruiser is... Oh no, it's not Cruiser anymore. It's Locker. It's the Locker train. It is the Locker train. Who is going to be first to blink to make their move? Start to get a little bit aggressive, get their elbows out as ERS levels probably might look a little bit lower as everyone's trying to push, as Krosky is trying to push and he's using that ERS. He's got the run, he's going to look up the inside and Pazuzu's trying to defend that off, and he defends that off absolutely fine as Dougie is back.
Leo's just picked up a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, well, I think 3 seconds will be reasonable around here as long as he doesn't get like a 9-second. That he should be fine with a 3 sec.
Yeah, 3-second penalties are manageable.
Locker spun! Oh dear, Locker. He has taken, well, looks a bit too much curb, and Locker, that train of the Locker train, is ended. It's now become back to a Cruiser train.
It's a lot trickier, that corner, it seems. It's not just as simple as, you know, get in there and just keep your foot through it. Like the back of, when your tyres start to wear, it really becomes tricky, that corner. You really have to manage your throttle, and then like you said, if you touch that curb, it's just instant death almost. Yeah,
fully agreed. When you're watching LF Gamer, he looks like he has a lot of pace, and Stiffmeister currently holding a 6-second gap. I think this is going to be the time where the softs do start to run out.
I mean, I think Krosky's going to try and overtake Pazuzu down the back straight. He's nice and close to him.
Let's have a little look, shall we?
Pazuzu had a good exit though.
Oh. Button, L-plan, side by side. Button looking for the overtake. And he just gets defended off by L-plan. L-plan good defending there, but Button's got the
And while I was... sorry, go on.
I thought Button's going to look up the inside. Now he's trying to run the outside, trying to switch back. But yeah, continue.
I was watching Krosky expecting to overtake Pazuzu, and then Gamer actually came up the inside of Krosky into the same corner, and he's now P6. And he is charging towards Pazuzu.
Yeah, he needs as much points as possible for this championship. And Squid currently sat in P8, so he's one place behind Gamer. Maybe we might get to see LF Gamer v Squid to see about that championship. Yes, but Button has a lot more ERS than L Plan, so he needs to, I would say, use it when he gets within about 5/10 of L Plan. As Leo the Lion and More Leader side by side. Leo the Lion is nearly off the track. He's going to keep his car up the inside. Oh, this is tricky. He's going to hold it on the inside, now to the inside, now to the inside. But More Leader, and there's contact. Leo has to go off the track.
Oh.
And he keeps the place. But More Leader goes back up the inside. And More Leader keeps P11. That was... Oh, dear.
I mean, fair play, guys, but that is not the place to go side by side.
And Leo gets back the position. But Leo's got another 3 sec. Ooh, More Leader cuts the corner while trying to make the move on Leo. God, Leo on 6 seconds. That's not a good sign to see on lap number 7.
And Cruiser has got a bit of a train behind him now. He's Pazuzi, Gamer, Krosky, and Squid.
Yeah, surely that gap has got to come down for Stiffmeister. Surely. If he makes this work today, that would be amazing from Stiffmeister.
Hey, I might try it tomorrow.
Oh! Krosky! Krosky has spun. And that is the same corner where Locker spun. People getting caught out there.
Yeah, you gotta pick a... There's a lot of lines through that corner, but if you go too narrow or just a little bit too wide, yeah, the car, you know, you really put the car under a lot of stress through that corner.
Yeah. And the gap is now starting to come down a tiny bit between L Plan and Stiffmeister.
Button is sitting pretty though, he's just keeping L Plan honest.
I think this is the time where he needs to go for the move, in my opinion. He's close enough. He gets a good run. He's close enough.
Got so much more battery.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad strategy if he's planning to just, you know, keep pace for now and maybe try and jump him in the pits. When do you think the medium runners are going to start to come in?
Reckon about lap 13 to 12.
And Stiffmeister's tyres surely are starting to go off now.
Yeah, he's losing time now. It was 6 seconds at the start of this lap. He's got. He's gonna pit. Oh, yep. He's gonna pit. He's pulled the trigger to box. Now he can't get stuck in traffic. As these hard runners for P2 and P3, when they do box, they will
probably gonna come out. How long is the pit stop here?
Ooh, it's a question I don't know for you, but I'll say about 20 seconds to 22 seconds.
So yeah, he should come out in
no.
Just 10th, 11th.
No, he's going to come out in traffic. Oh, it's going to be close. Catchy car. And he's ahead of the train. But he has got to warm up those tyres. And he can't afford to be stuck in that train. If he is stuck in a train, he is going to be... He's going to lose time. Obviously, Button and L Plan have still got to hit. And they will be on fresher hards. So, yeah... It's going to be interesting.
The gap currently to the leaders is 14 seconds.
Oh, okay, well the pit stop's definitely not 20 seconds then. But you got to remember he was 5 seconds in front. So actually, 19 seconds is about the pit stop around here. ZLF Gamer's looking for the move, it's free wide here! Oh, it nearly was. ZLF Gamer going up the inside of Pazuzu. Pazuzu trying to hold it on the outside. And ZLF Gamer gets ahead and moves up into P4, and Pazuzu tried a little look up the inside, but Pazuzu loses the place to LF Gamer, and Squid now is getting involved.
We have another train forming behind Kachigar. It's got Leo, More Leader, and Krosky right up the back of him. Oh, has Krosky's gone round again? same corner.
Yeah, very unfortunate. I think I know why Button maybe not getting the exits off L Planet. It looks like I'm not being saying offensive, being offensive to the drivers, but it looks like Button is on full traction and L Planet is on no traction or medium traction. So that's maybe why L Planet is getting. That's why maybe L Planet is getting the better exits to Button. But Button, other than this, he's still doing very, very well. Where's Squid?
Just pitted for a set of hards.
Squid
has just taken Pazuzzi and it had gone into P5. But Pazuzzi is fighting back down the back straight. This is going to be interesting into the...
Okay, Button's on medium TC then, compared to L Plan's no TC. Fair enough. So anyway,
that'll still make a difference.
Yeah.
You know, there will be a difference between how much power they can get down out of the corner.
Yeah, they can go straight at the power, but then obviously the no traction's more smoother on the power, so then eventually switches over to no traction exit. Button is sitting tight with a lot of ERS to play around with. 80% ERS.
Pazuzzi's just picked up a 3-second time penalty.
I think Wavy Knife has just had a little bit of a spin in the background. And the gamer looking large. He's out of the DRS train. Oh shush, Gary. He is out of the DRS train. Elf Gamer is, so he can be looking to get the move done on Cruiser.
Yeah, he's
Leo
moving up. Battle of the Hards.
Leo on 9 seconds now. Ooh. I was just about to mention we've had no redeems, which has been good, but now Gary has nominated a catch raid, and now Elf Gamer gets past Cruiser. And Button looking very close to L Plan now.
Yeah, he's really been closing up on him through this last lap. Yeah.
Yeah, and he is getting really close to L Plan. Gary, that is the
Speaking of that, Cruiser is all over the back of L Gamer.
Oh, and we have a spinner. And that is Crossgree again. Not having a good race. I'm not going to remember that, Gary, at the end of the stream. Come on, you have to remind me.
Oh, Dougie's also had a spin.
Oh. Looks like he's struggling there.
I mean, would you think people running too skinny of wings, maybe?
Well, it could be. We don't know what people wings are running. But it looks like L Plan's run less wins than Button, by the looks of it. It's because he's going to run again. I don't know.
I got an interesting one for you. Tyre pressures. Like I remember when the game first came out, you could play with your tyre pressures. Then they made it a bit so you were running no tyre pressures. But I think they've found a bit of balance now. Like I think there is performance to be gained out of having your tyres.
Oh, and here comes Button. He's finally made his opportunity to take the lead of the race. L Plan trying to hold it up the inside, but now on the outside. It will now switch over to the inside for Button. Go on, son. Lay on the brakes, and L Plan trying to hold it on the outside, but now it switches to L Plan on the inside. He's trying to hold it on the outside, and now we are still going side by side. Button's going to have the better line. He's going to try and hold it. L Plan is, and L Plan really trying to hold it. He's now going to go up the inside of Button, trying to hold it on the outside.
And Button finally is clear of L Plan.
That's great. I'm on Xbox One at my grandma's. and I'm on Xbox, the new gen, as here comes Hellplow once again. They ain't gonna give this one up. He's going up the inside.
He backed out of it a little bit. He thought better of letting his car roll into that corner.
Yeah. Nigel, I'm on my Xbox when I'm at my grandma's. And I'm on my new gen when I'm at my mum's.
But this has really brought Ella Gamer and Cruiser to the party as well.
Oh yeah, it has all of that battling has lost them time.
Ella Gamer is looking for a move on El Plan. Button's actually pulled away. He's got over a second lead on El Plan now. El Plan's feeling the pressure from Ella Gamer.
Looks like Button had a lot of pace in himself by the looks of it after getting that overtake done.
I mean, yeah, but like I said, maybe Button was just playing it smart, sitting behind someone, using the DRS to just, you know, keep pace, and when he's ready to do some Lewis Hammer time, then yeah, he was off.
Yeah, and fully agreed there, David. It was astonishing racing from both drivers. And it was Aston Martin and McLaren, both of our teams battling it away there.
Yes. And it was good, clean, fair, hard racing.
There we go.
Pleasure to watch.
The mediums have pulled the trigger, by the way. They are in the pits, and Evergamer has now clean, fresh air.
Let's see what sort of pace the other gamer's now got here. He's just got to clean it. Well, he's still got Cruiser following him, so they're going to work together or they're going to battle it out, because that would definitely give the pit stop guys the opportunity.
I tell you what though, we haven't noticed Stiffmeister's pace, and the gap between Button and Stiffmeister is 17.3 seconds. And the gap when they pitted was 5 seconds. Wow. That's a big gap.
Stiffmeister's been he's pitted already, hasn't he? Yeah, he's gonna end up back in the lead by probably quite a margin by the time this all plays out.
But isn't that a big difference on how he's pitting? He's just gained like 13 seconds on them all.
But they have been all fighting each other.
True.
True. You can lose an incredible amount of time when you're constantly battling with someone, because you're both forcing each other to take unnatural lines through corners, which is just naturally slower, and then the people behind you just cruise up.
Yeah.
And then you have to start fighting them as well, which then it's hard to be quick if you know that person's trying to get past you and you don't want to yield. It is beneficial sometimes to just be, work together to get that gap on the people behind you.
Yeah, fully agreed.
If you've got a teammate that can help you do them sort of things.
Yeah.
I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. That's why I just laughed. You just made me crack up. But yeah.
Locker and Pazuzu are side by side.
So Locker's got past.
Pazuzu's, it looked like he backed out a bit. Maybe he's not Nike in his new set of hards.
No. Yeah, a little bit of more of a train, and yeah, Elef Gamer and Cruiser taking the lead, and a little safety car will change. Yeah, true. But fish sticks. A little safety car would change this whole race for Stiffmeister. If there is a safety car, he'll have less chance of winning. And here comes Button for the overtake on Moorleader. He goes up the inside, and Moorleader trying to hold it on the outside, and he is going to hold it on the outside as Button now forced to go all the way the long way around. He does hold his car in there, and it's now the inside line for Button, and he's going to be the last of the late breakers, and he is, and he gets the move done.
Come on, Team Aston, work it.
Go on, Team McLaren!
Oh, more leaders let L plan past. There are some team tactics going on here.
Now that's what you call
And more
team
leaders
play.
coming in. LA Gamer and Cruiser are going to be coming into their pit window, surely.
Yeah, let's that.
But yeah, Stiffmeister is going to be in the lead by best part of a pit stop.
Tell you what, their strategy has, at the moment, worked perfectly. But if there is a safety car, that is going to change Stiffmeister's whole entire race.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, if that could. Yeah, if it plays out with no safety car, yeah, I think it's
fair play.
This is in his hands. But yeah, if a safety car comes now, yeah, it's going to ruin it.
Yeah, Stiffmeister's driving a fantastic race. You know, it's giving me ideas for Friday, but tier 2.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
But them tier 2's full of safety cars.
I'm going to try this.
Yeah, but them tier 2's full of safety cars for me, so yeah, that might not work out. Do you know?
Well, we get a few in tier 4 as well occasionally.
Yes, and we've got our first Truth or Dare, Mr. Reg Racing. Who is that Truth or Dare to? Darth or General Jake? As Elef Gamer is into the pits on lap number 16. Let's go to our attention to Kachigan and Leo the line. It's not, because they are boxing. Wavy's also in. And now our attention is to Button and L-Plan. Jake, you go, okay? Well, I don't know, what should I take, a Truth or a Dare?
I don't know, how'd you feel?
I feel? Yeah, go on, we'll take a Dare. We'll take a Dare, Reg. Rayton. We'll take a Dare. Yeah, I'm probably going to regret this now, aren't I?
Right, Button and L-Plan are currently 16 seconds behind the leader, so they're about 13 seconds behind Stiffmeister.
Yeah, they've got a lot to do. They need a safety car. War leader picking up another 3-second time penalty. Just a reminder, the dare has got to be something I can do on the stream, and here comes Button then to overtake Leo. Nice and easy. Oh, for God's sake. Look what he said if you got the chat open. No, you're taking mine. Oh, for God's sake.
I didn't sing the whole thing.
Oh, no. Oh, dear. Can I go for a truth now, please? Can I take a truth? Oh, dear. Oh, goodness gracious.
In the box.
Yep. God's sake. Oh, dear. Are you ready? Peppa Pig. Dun 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 dun. Peppa Pig. My name is George. What? And this is my little brother, whatever. This is Mummy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. Dun 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 dun.
L-Plan, Ella Gamer, and Leo are all nose to tail. And Ella Gamer is literally pushing L-Plan around the track.
Oh, this is interesting.
Leo's let them both by.
Oh, and he's
Clever,
made
he knows
contact.
he's not racing them.
Leo got hit by Elef Gamer there. But here comes Elef Gamer. He needs to clear L-Plan. Oh, look, Cruiser's under pressure in the background, but Elef Gamer going around the outside and Squid looking up the inside in the background there. Let's turn our attention to Squid and Cruiser keeps the position now. Squid trying to hold it on the outside. A little line.
Oh, Elef Gamer just tapped. It looked like he just tapped the back of L-Plan. No damage.
Bit impatient.
It's still right under his rear wing. He might have got a bit of a twitch on it. Looked like he clipped him.
Ooh, he's really trying.
Ella Gamer is super impatiently trying to get past. Leo's picked up another time penalty.
Oh dear. Out gamer. He's now been forced to go the outside, and there's a little bit of a wheel
It's getting
bashing.
touchy.
He's gone all the way around the outside, but Bell plan.
Fight. I think he's going to have to yield to them medium tyres. Them hard to come back though.
Yeah, definitely. No worries, Ragazzi Racing. You dared it, and I had to do it, unfortunately. And David definitely enjoyed that, and I've just embarrassed myself in front of the whole entire 18 viewers. What did you think of me singing that?
That's the most amazing thing I've ever heard.
Oh, well, nice. I will never be choosing a day again now. Oh dear. Grazzi Racing has right stitched me up. Gary's ears are still bleeding. Well, that's nice to hear. I hope you get some plasters to stop them bleeding. Hello gamer, now when he's charged to button.
He's starting to put Locker under pressure.
Cruiser looking fast. Remember, he's on those medium tyres. Cruiser's next to take L-Plan. And L-Plan, do you think he's got... Oh, and Cruiser's going up the inside at the final corner. He's gone for it. Wow.
Them brand new boots are working well.
Fair play though to Cruiser. That was a tidy move.
Man on a mission. He ain't waiting for no one.
I agree. It's waving ice. It's the fast lap. Tell you what.
Waving ice. Oh, people are tumbling. Oh, Leo's in the box and also Locker is in the box.
Yes. I tell you what, Stiffmeister has pulled an absolute blinder of a strategy call. To be honest, I never thought that was going to work out starting on softs and then going to hards.
He must have found some nice clean air after his pit stop, because if he had because he did, didn't he? Come out in front of the group. Like if he had got caught behind that group, yeah, that probably would have ruined it for him. But him getting into that gap and being able to just set the laps as he wanted to, yeah, his strategy. As long as he doesn't get a safety car ruin it for him, this race is all there for him to win.
I've never expected that strategy to work, but fair play at the moment, it is working. But and
it's good to see. It's nice to see that you can actually use the soft tyre to actually make a strategy work.
Do you know what?
90% of the tracks you can't.
Yes, I fully agree with you there, because most of this season has just been medium, hard, mediums. It's been nice to see a little bit of a different strategy finally, to see how it works out.
You want some variation.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice there should be more of a thing with the tyres throughout the grid for, people think, oh, well, I'll try the soft tyre because I'll run that and see how that goes. But yeah, just realistically, most of the time, you just can't do it.
Yeah. And a gamer up the inside of Button, he's got that move done. But yeah, it's definitely nice to see something different. And Stiffmeister.
Alright, so we've got Stiffmeister on 12 lap old hards. We've got Ella Gamer with 7 laps on 4 lap old mediums. Is he going to be able to close that gap down?
He's got to really, really push, and he's got to be taking like 2 or 3 seconds out each lap. 2 seconds each lap, or 1.5 seconds. So yeah, he's got to be really pushing his way to do something. But yeah,
he's nearly out of Button's DRS.
he is, and Cruiser's looking for a podium. Do you know what, Cruiser starting P10, starting P14 last, and up to P4 now, fighting for a podium. Something we didn't know this was going to happen. Oh, and he's looking up the inside. And he just...
I mean, I don't know, maybe his annoyance at his qualifying result put some fire in him, and he's putting that to good use in the race.
Nigel has redeemed a commentator's catchphrase.
They're taking away the good one now, aren't they?
Yeah.
We give it a ooh daddy just for fun.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh dear, I think you're missing that one, aren't you?
Hey, my first stream, you was hammering me with that one.
Oh, the commentator's catchphrase. We have to invent our own catchphrase. Oh. So, yeah, well, this is interesting.
Good evening, FPRL. Almost broke the sound barrier with that one.
Is that your commentator's catchphrase then?
Yeah, why not?
And Cruz is making a move for the podium, and he gets the move. Nicely done. Well, do you know what? I actually rate that, and Button's really trying to fight back. And in the background, Squid's trying to make the move on L-Plan, and he's going all the way around the outside of L-Plan. But L-Plan, oh, and Squid has to run off the track. And Squid has to keep that P6 for now. Do you know what? I rate that catchphrase from you. Good job.
I mean, I half robbed it off an old film with Robin Williams in, but it's fine. None of you young pops really know what I mean.
Nigel was meant to pick who does the catchphrase, and then whoever does the catchphrase was meant to pick what they want to do, but obviously you decided to do it yourself, so there we go, Nigel. Gap 10.9. Squid making the move on L-Plan up into P5.
I mean, Ella Gamer has taken 2 seconds at Stiff Meister over the last 2 laps, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
No, if he keeps chopping off 2 seconds, it will be enough. He's got to really, really maximise it as much as possible. 2 seconds a lap right now is going to be enough with 4.5 laps to go. Gap 10 seconds. If you look at 8-6, 4-2, 0. Oh, it's going to go down to the final lap at this rate. If
However, Cruiser has just crept into Ella Gamer's DRS range, and he's got 1 lap better mediums.
True, Stiff's tyres will only get worse. That's true. And there's yellow flags. I think it's for Locker.
I think Stiff has the pleasure of being able to drive a bit more leisurely though with his gap.
Yeah. It looks like Locker and Leo the Lion have had a bit of contact. They both had a little bit of a spin.
He's still got 38% battery, Stiff Meister, so
Yeah, he's got to conserve it now.
Yeah, he's a little squirt on the straight, but yeah, he's comfortable.
Yeah, there's been
Now the game has got 21%, Cruiser's on 16, Buttons on 14, Squid's on 14, and L-Plan's on 11.
It's going to be really
tight. Not a lot of battery outside the front 3. Front 2.
It's all or nothing for Eleb Gamer. At the moment, he would take the championship lead, but by only 1 point. 1 point, he would take the championship lead. Is the yellow flags? I thought that is for Looker. He's around again. The gap is now sat at 10.0 seconds. We will now be heading into the 9.9 mark. Eleb Gamer needs to be taking more time. He needs to be taking much more time out of that and Locker retires in the pits. A late safety car will change the whole game for Stiff.
Yeah, he doesn't want to sprint now. I mean, you'd have to box because he'd be sitting duck on old hards with them on a lot fresher mediums.
Yeah, and at the moment, I think Stiff is looking like he's got this in the bag. Eleb Gamer, he's not gaining enough. And as Wavy Knife moves up into P7, Pazuzu up the inside now, trying to hold it up the inside. Wavy Knife going all the way around the outside. And now it's transfers to the inside line for Wavy Knife. And he gets to move, but Pazuzu, he's not going to give this one up. And he nearly runs out of room, but he keeps it on the track now. Side by side where Button and L-Plan did it. But Wavy Knife has the grippier tyres. And he gets ahead. More leader. 3-second time penalty. 9.3 is the gap. It's not going to be enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Stiff's doing just enough to maintain that gap, and I think Ella Gamers, if he's been pushing hard, his tyres are probably going to start to give up around now. He's been on a mighty charge since he come out, and Cruiser. Cruiser's still hanging on to the back of Ella Gamer though. There maybe could be something there. Just needs a little mistake from Ella Gamer, or if he's punished them mediums too much. Cruiser's, yeah, he's in striking distance nearly.
It's 8.6 is now the gap between Stiffmeister and the Gamer. With we're nearly into 3 laps to go. He's got to be chipping off 3 seconds now. A lap. It's not going to be enough. Stiffmeister, he has played an absolute blinder of a strategy that we unexpected to see it happen. As a more leader.
Yeah, we almost dismissed it.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, that ain't gonna work. That's crazy, those.
At the moment, it's working.
Yeah, it's absolutely just blowing everyone away. He's been in a race all by himself, all race, to be honest.
He has. Camry.
Nice little test session for him.
Yeah, as the gap is 8.2. Yes, it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, the mediums are probably starting to hurt now a little bit, and the hards are probably also hurting a lot right now, so yeah, it's...
Sticky situation.
If somebody makes a mistake, Cruiser's still just outside the DRS window.
Yeah, he needs to be getting DRS if he wants P2 for that.
Oh, he's trying. You're saying that he's just got within it, but he hasn't got DRS, so he must have done it after the detection zone.
I think Cruiser has a better sector 3 pace than Melev Gamer. Nothing really much happening now. It feels spread out.
Spaced out. Our plan is in the Squid's DRS, but he's still best part of a second behind.
Yeah, and the championship they will go Telegamer at the moment, and Squid, he will lose it to Telegamer, but he will gain 10 points. So the gap 16 points, he'll be 6 points behind Remaster, and 18 points plus 8. Currently gap is what, 17 points. The gap, what would
not the worst result.
So I think L Plan would be 13 points behind over the Gamer. So the top 3 would be. I think I've just absolutely coughed my maths up. Hold on, right? So the gap now is 1 point. LF Gamer would Cruiser. The gap is now 1 point between.
Is Button gonna sneak a podium if he can pull a second back?
Yes, that could be interesting. So the gap is 1 point. He would gain 7 points on Squid, LF Gamer. No, he'd gain aim points, but the gap would be 7 points. And I'm so confused. Okay, no, yes, Squid would be 7 points behind LF Gamer, and Remaster would be 1 point behind LF Gamer. There we go. So the top 3 would be covered by 7 points going into the final 3 rounds. That's close. That is close, isn't it?
It's going to the wire.
7 points between the top 3. Woohoo!
All going to come down to Brazil.
Yes, if it stays like this, definitely. Well then, he's been unnoticed a lot because he's been alone. But we start our final lap of the race. Stiffmeister starting on soft tyres, hitting around about lap number 9. And we thought it wasn't going to work out, but look at this. It has worked out a treat for Stiffmeister. I think Darth has got his questions ready for Stiffmeister later on when we interview him, saying, why did you choose that strategy?
Yes,
definitely. Yeah. nothing really much going on. No safety cars today, so that is good from the
To
tier
be fair, it's been
3s.
some real good,
No,
hard,
yes.
clean racing. Everyone's gave each other a lot of respect and space. So yeah, it's been good to see.
Button and L plan. That was a very good battle.
Yeah, I mean to go side through side all the way through
Third sector.
sector 3. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
Brilliant at the same time.
great driving. Absolutely fantastic driving.
Cruiser is within LA Gamer's DRS finally, but it's going to be too late.
I reckon some people.
LA Gamer was pulling down that straight without DRS.
Do you know what? Do you think someone's going to run out of fuel? Because that could play a factor. Because some people could underfueled.
Cruiser's flashing.
So is Stiff. So is L.
So is LA Gamer.
So is
is
Button.
Stiff.
Yeah, everyone's.
Everyone's on low fuel.
But no one's actually slowing down. So then, Stiff Meister, starting on soft tyres, going on hard tyres. He's showing it can be done. He's already weaving. Stiff Meister rounds the final corner, and he is weaving to victory in the Hash Driver. LF Gamer takes P2. Cruiser from P14 up to P3. Button still from P3 to P4. Taking a great result. Squid P5, it will be 7 points behind the championship leader of LF Gamer. And L Plan P6, Wavy Knife P7. Zuzu P8, Getchigar P9. Good job, Cruz. Yes, so top. And there we go, Getchigar P9. More leader, we patiently wait for more leader as he rounds the final corner. And then across the line for more leader. And that is P10 for more leader. Sets the fastest lap of the races. Locker doesn't even want to stay to give race
points for
results.
Aston.
It's 2 points for Aston. Doggy did take the fastest lap. Well then. After that, Roommaster missing his race. That championship has taken a big twist and turn.
Oh, Doggy is doing some donuts. Showing off on his way to the line.
Not a good race from Dougie, but still got 3 more rounds to perform. Well, there we go then. Driver of the day from Cruiser, this is the game. We will ask Staff Grey Fox after the interviews to see what he has to say about it. I think it's going to be between 2 contenders, so we'll see about that one later on. But yes, do you want to take us through the results once I get onto them? Dun 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 dun. Right, and where's Elliot? Let's get. Right, do you want to take us through the results?
Yeah, when it comes up on my screen. Oh yeah, it is.
Xbox One players for you in this party, guys.
First place we have Stiffmeister, second place LA Gamer, third place Cruiser, fourth place Button, fifth place Squid, sixth place L Plans, seventh place Wavy Knife, eighth place Pazuzi, ninth place Catchigat, and 10th place, rounding out the last of the points with the fastest lap, more leader in the Aston. Yeah. Dougie P11 on his debut Ferrari, P12 for Leo, P13 for Locker, and rounding it out last is Krosky and P14.
Yeah, and
the last 3 all DNFs.
Yeah, as Morley does take your extra points for Aston. What do you have to say about that one?
Yeah, good man. Need all the points we can get.
Well, I'll tell you what, we still beat you on points today, McLaren, you know, wink wink.
No comment.
Right, let's wait till we load back into the lobby so we can get the cars up before we start the interviews. The guy out of Gamer starting P7, Dismeister starting from pole to pole, Cruiser starting P14 to P3, and Squid P10 to P5. I'll tell you what, that was even though I got a little bit more spaced out towards the end half, it was still a good race.
Yes, it was. Strategies
all played out.
Well, one strategy just blew it away, but yeah.
Right. Load me back into the lobby as I want to get to the cars. There we go. Do 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 do. Right, there you go, and get to the virtual showroom.
I got there before you.
Oh, what am I doing? Virtual showroom. Oh, we have an F123 Alfa Romeo. Oh, that's nice. Anyways, let's get this beautiful Red Bull up. And Cruiser, have you got your audio included?
I believe I do.
And take us away, Darth, with Cruiser.
Cruiser, how did you think your quality went?
Do you want me to give you the short answer or the long answer?
Either would be good then.
The short answer is a four-letter word that starts with S and ends in IT. So,
Shit.
so that I think will cover. I mean, well, don't have to put it that way, but yeah, that's how my qualifying went. And
Did it just catch you out because it was wet? Like, just trying to go out and just do a lap.
I was holding out for slicks. I was holding out for slicks at the end, and the time I actually did have was good enough for second. So in some ways, I'm actually happy I invalidated, but in another case, I'm somewhat happy I didn't because I could have had a chance at something better tonight if I did qualify a bit higher. But the start of the race, everything somewhat panned out for me. I did have a few scares from a couple of spinners in front of me, but kept my cool and able to recover quite well.
Yeah, them opening laps were like, it was a struggle to keep up with what was actually going on because people were going past each other left, right, and centre. But yeah, we saw Leo spin, and then how somebody didn't take. I think you must have passed him. But Jesus, yeah, that was really close.
Yeah, thank goodness. Thank goodness Texas had a lot of runoff area. That's all I'm saying.
But you seem to have really good pace for the whole race. Like you were just constantly pushing up against the next person who was in front of you, and you weren't hanging around. You were just like next.
Yeah, I was unexpected paces. I was thinking maybe try and get a fifth or a sixth tonight, and I didn't expect much, as I said. But I think my first podium since Spain, which is quite a while ago, so much needed for my championship, and I think that result puts me a little bit closer in my little private battle for top five. So obviously try and take this to Miami, which is obviously not a favourite among tier three, I think, and especially not one of my favourites. Shout out to David Lawface, by the way, for season four PTSD 0-0 wins. But hopefully there's less of that, and maybe add a few points and help at my championship.
Yeah, you had a good race, man. Congratulations, you did really well. It's a
Thanks,
joy
Darth.
to watch.
Congratulations
you,
as
Jake.
well, Ruza. Thank you. Congratulations, Cruiser, on your good result.
Sod off, Jake.
Shut up, Cruiser. Thank you very much. I was being very nice, and you decided to be a bit of a melon. Oh, well, okay, I'm happy you found that funny. But yeah, well done, Cruiser. Good job today. Right, let's head over to. Oh, why am I pressing? Do you know what?
Give me the new Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, why not? That's what I'm doing. There we go. The new Alfa Romeo up. Hello, gamer. Please include your audio, sir.
It's been, oh yeah, voice included. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. Talk us through your qualifying.
I was really confident where the dried up right at the end. My mechanics decided to put on my blankets, not take them off. So I didn't get past the line in time. So, yeah, everyone got a brilliant lap right at the end where the weather was just spot on. And I had a lap from 7 minutes beforehand.
Fair enough, then. Just laughing in the chat. God's sake. Right, obviously starting off this race. Starting off this race P7 and making your way up through the field. How do you feel that your race went, and talk us through it?
I wasn't looking forward. P7, and I spun lap 1 sector 3 after the double left-hander bit. And I was just happy to climb my way back up on a one of the best strategies. And yeah, just happy I made it to the end.
Fair enough. And obviously now, Elev Gamer, after that result, young man, you have taken the championship lead by 1 point to Brewmaster and 7 points to Squid. What do you think about that?
The championship leads to me. I'm really happy about that.
I knew that was coming.
Really happy, but I ain't got a lot of good tracks left. Miami, I'm decent at,
Yeah.
but there's rumours going around the paddock
Oh, here
that
we
some
go.
people are trying to bin it. So not looking forward to that.
Well, you're copying Collins' rumours now. But yeah, going into the final 3 rounds, it's gonna be tight. How do you feel for Miami yourself? Good track for you? Bad track for you?
I'd say it's a good track. Gonna have to clean up my setup a little bit. Aside from that, I'll be alright on there.
Well, congratulations and make this title interesting for us.
I'm trying.
That's alright, mate. Well done. Please make sure
Yeah,
your
good
audio.
drive, man.
Please make sure your audio is included, Stiffmeister.
I think it is.
Off you go, Mr. Darth Grey Fox in the house.
Right, we'll just start with quali first, Stiffmeister. How did you think your quali went? Because you just were blowing chunks out of the fastest lap every time you went round.
Yeah, quali went really well. Wasn't really expecting that in the rain, but I was trying to do one push lap, one slow down lap, one push lap, one slow down lap, and it worked out wonders. So in the end, I went out at exactly the good time, and I managed to get in the lap when it was pretty dry. And I believe I got 7/10 on P2, so pretty lucky in the end. But
yeah, that lap we were watching, and yeah, through that final sector, you just absolutely monstered it.
yeah, there was so much more grip than the previous lap. So I was lucky that I could manage to do a lap that late, actually, in qualifying. So that was pretty good, I guess.
Nice, yeah, no, it was brilliant. Yeah, we were trying to add it up as you were going round, and when you crossed the line, we were a mile away from where we thought you were actually going to be. So yeah, it was impressive like that. Now on to your race strategy. Starting on the softs. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
we thought that was an incredibly bad idea on the start of the stream, but yeah, talk us through this.
Yeah, I
golden
want to
move.
say it was my thing I thought about the strategy I wanted to choose, but the game decided for me actually. So I wanted to start on the mediums, but yeah, I don't know if it's a glitch in the game, but it decided for me you're gonna start on the hards, on the softs. So I had to manage, but it worked out in the end. I think the guys behind me were battling quite a lot in the first few laps, so I could manage to take the lead with like 6-7 seconds. And then it was just to get on the hards and manage it to the end. It was quite a lonely race, actually, quite boring.
Yeah, I
But
mean, when you pitted, you made your stop. There was a there was a group of cars that were battling quite hard that you managed to just get out in front of. I think that was probably what like made your stint work on the hards, because you just came out into clean air after your pit stop, and yeah, by the time everyone else pitted, you had like a 12.8 second lead, I think it was.
yeah, something like that. I think there was just one car in front of me, and he spun at the first corner, I believe. So I was in clean air all the way. Actually had pretty high downforce on my car, so could manage the tires really well. And it was plain sailing to the end, but very boring race actually. But yeah, happy to take the win though, but it was pretty boring. Not gonna lie.
Schumacher-esque that was.
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose, but it worked out wonders in the end. Yeah.
Well done. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, no, that strategy just really worked absolute blinder for you today, because yeah, it just put you out ahead of everyone. You were able to just race your own race.
Yeah.
So I
I
were not
was quite
fast
lucky.
enough to make your race fun.
Well, to be fair, you did close down like
7 seconds.
7
on my
seconds
stint.
in 7 laps. So yeah, you did well, but yeah, it was asking a lot for for both of you. Stiffmeister's tires were getting old. You were really pushing on yours, and you had Cruiser literally keeping you honest. You know, he was just outside of your
Dead on a
DRS for like the
second
last
behind
7
me.
laps. Yeah, it was like, oh, is Cruiser gonna get him? But no, great driving from all of you guys. It was good.
Yeah, and
Appreciate that.
congratulations, Stiffmeister, winning at the USA circuit in the Haas car. What a time to win the race.
Congrats, Steph.
And
Thanks, mate.
as we end off the stream, we have 2 things to do. I need to do that catchphrase that Gary did for me. And yep, here we go. I'm a snake. That is what you
I'm a
want me to
celebrity.
do, Gary? I hope you're happy. Well, you either have to do truth or dare to me or Darth, by the way, Wavy. So yes, right. Darth Grey Fox. Before we end off this stream, who is your driver of the day? Tough one.
Me.
I'm giving it
Shush.
to Stiffmeister, man, because I know that strategy call just, it just put him in a race by himself, to be honest. So yeah.
Well, there we go. Congratulations, Stiffmeister. You are our Tier 3 driver of the day. Well done.
Thanks.
No worries, but as we end off the stream here today, make sure to check out Tier 1 tomorrow. Our top tier drivers take on the track again of Cota, where Silverside Boy and David will take you along with Tier 1, and in Tier 2 you have Colin and TJM. And then for the final tier of the week, you have Silverside Boy and Locker. But yes, this has been... I've done the catchphrase already, Gary. I'm a snake. There we go.
Yeah, we know that.
For God's sake. But yes, there we go. Now at the end you fraud. Oh, God, I've done it. I don't care. Right then, guys. Though this has been Tier 3. FPRL Season 5, Tier 3, round number 17, USA, around the Cota track. Make sure to stay tuned for our Tier 3 race next week at Miami, where it's a freeway for championship fight. And I have been your host, General Jake. I'm a snake, and this has been...
Darth Grey Fox, the Great.
Okay. I was waiting for Darth Grey Fox in the house, but yes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care. See you later.
Take care, bye bye.
Peace, boys.
Peace. Peace.